Hi guys, it's Stanley Orr. I cannot find my video camera, so I'm recording on my cell phone camera. Yay! Okay, I just want to give you a quick update talking about a few things with IZTDM. First of all, the project's going at a pace that I hate. I hate how slow this project's going, but it's just that time of year. I've noticed this before. People get busy and stuff. To anyone who's helping me on the project, I just wanted to kind of get this out there all at once. If you're a voice actor or a concept artist or anything you're helping me with, I noticed this with myself, and I think I wanted to share it because I think it will help you guys. I noticed when it starts out as a little thing, when it's like, okay, I have this assignment I need to get done. Let's say I need to draw ZIM, okay? Okay, I need to draw ZIM, okay? And then the due date is this weekend. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, yes, Stanley, I'll get that done this weekend. And then it comes up to Saturday, I'm like, I'll do it Sunday, because Sunday's still the weekend, right? And then I procrastinate more and then come up with excuses for myself why I can't do it. Like, I have a doctor's appointment today, and then that'll clearly take up all day, and so I won't do it today. And then, you know, before I know it, the weekend's gone, and I'll be like, let me just call Stanley and say, okay, this weekend won't work, I'll do it next weekend, I promise. And then it goes back around, you don't do it, and then it's like, next week for sure. And every time there's like a different excuse or something. I'm not angry, but I am calling you guys and letting you know this because that kind of creeps up on you, and then before you know it, you find yourself piled up with work and procrastination and stuff, and then things don't get done. That's the way this project's going. People are just procrastinating. Not everyone, just a lot of people are procrastinating, not doing quite what they need to when they need to do it. I get a different excuse every time. And some people I understand are legitimate things like, oh wow, I'm like literally going to be on a vacation out of the country, and well, then in that case, yeah, you can't do anything. But there's some things like, okay, I'm not going to get into it, but, you know, if you're making up excuses and you know you are, that's got to stop, because then then you're doing yourself a disservice by having the work piled up. You're doing me a disservice by me thinking you're getting something done when you're not. And then you're doing the whole project a disservice, because if you can imagine a bunch of people that are critical to the project working on it, and then all of them having that same mentality, then before you know it, it's like, okay, yeah, we'll get the Invader ZIM the Doom movie. We'll have it storyboarded by the end of the year. Okay, and then October comes along and we haven't made hardly any progress on concept art. And concept art needs to be completely done before we move on to storyboards. That's bad. That's the kind of stuff that'll make this project never happen, and it'll eventually just crumble off and die. And I hate to say it, I hate to be blunt, but I need to, because I want to emphasize the seriousness of this. If we do that, if we like, okay, a little bit at a time, and, you know, I'll just put this off, and school and stuff, you know, I'll worry about it later, before you know it, it's going to be December and we'll have made no progress whatsoever. And that scares me, because that's a legitimate threat to IZTDM. You know, it's not, we don't have the time, we have plenty of time, and it's not, we don't have the energy. If we find it in ourselves, we have enough energy. The problem is us pushing it off, putting it off, and then little by little we wind up killing the project, and then before you know it, it stagnates and crumbles and dies because the little pushing it off type stuff. So I want to bring this to your guys' attention, because it's been occurring to me for a while now, and I just want to say it right now that has to stop. It has to stop, because this project will get nowhere fast, and it will die, and it will be a huge disappointment when it dies if we keep this up. On the other hand, if the project doesn't, if we do kick it into high gear and we do start, okay, every week has a due date, I'm gonna do what I need to get done on the week, and if we start meeting deadlines the way they need to be met, then this project will continue and will grow and get stronger, and then we'll actually get the movie done, which is something I'm looking forward to. So I wanted to get that out there. And again, anyone who's actually working on the project, who's actually doing the work that needs to be done, and who's not procrastinating, this is an attack on you, okay? I have loads of concept artists, voice actors, people who are actually getting work done. This is more and it's not an attack on the people who aren't either, it's just bringing it to their attention, because this is a problem I've noticed and it needs to be stopped. Because I care about the project, and I'm sure you guys do too, you want to see it done. Another thing I wanted to address is I have a lot of people that come up to me and have been asking me to help with their Invader ZIM projects or fan projects, or critique their projects or promote their projects in exchange for work or anything like that. Like if they volunteer, they feel like I owe them one and need to work with them. Or maybe not even that, maybe just out of the blue saying, this is nice, now here's all the info about my project that I'm bringing up out of the blue and advertising on your page. Look, I'm gonna be honest, that's annoying, and I would wish you not to do that. If I am interested in your project, I'll bring it up on my own. And if I feel like it's something I want to promote, I'll promote it on my own. It's all based on my own subjective opinion anyways. But please don't ask me to help you with your fan projects. I legitimately do not have time to do that. If I said yes to everyone that ever asked me about their stuff, nothing would ever get done. I'm already spread thin enough as it is. I got IZTDM. I've got a novel I need to write so I can actually get extra finances coming into my, coming in. I don't expect it to be a bestseller by any stretch of the imagination. Just something with some extra stuff coming in so that I can get some extra cash inflow. I have some fan fiction that I started foolishly, but that I need to see through to completion because I would hate it more if I just gave up than if I had to spend time working on it. So once those fanfics are done, I'll be glad they're dead and buried. But I'm not going to give up on them. I'm going to see them through to completion. I have a few other projects I helped, like the short film I already agreed to help with, and actually the reason I'm doing the short film is because the guy I know is a close friend, and we've already worked out stuff, and that's an exception to the rule. So is that a bit is it a bit nepotistic is the word, I guess? Maybe it is. I don't care if it is. I don't care if I look ugly for just helping someone because they're a friend. That's just the way it goes. So yeah, don't ask me to help you with your projects, please. Don't ask me what I think of your projects, because a lot of times I see other people's fan projects and, you know, I don't like them. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times I see stuff and I don't like it. But at the same time, I know better than to tell someone I don't like it, because then I'll sound like a jerk. So I don't want to do that either. So you put me in an awkward position of how do I, well, you're putting a lot of effort into it, and good luck. And I mean that, but I don't want to, you see, that puts me in an awkward place. So I don't have time to watch every fan film video. I don't have time to look at every piece of fan art that comes my way. I don't have time to read every fanfic that's sent to me. I just don't. So please understand, I'll do that sort of stuff on my own volition. I won't, but for right now, just know that those are the two big favors I really need to ask of you guys. One, people who are working, actually don't let procrastination creep in. I mean, that's happened to me countless times in the past, and every time I've regretted it. So do not let procrastination sneak its ugly head in and interfere with your work. I mean, that is an enemy, and it needs to be crushed like the spineless little worm it is. And then also, if you have your fan film or other fan projects, I applaud you for getting up the gumption to do it, especially if it's for other fandoms and stuff that I'm not familiar with at all and probably never will be. But don't ask me to help. And don't ask me for assistance, because I cannot render it. I have lots of stuff on my plate. So thank you guys. I know this was a bit of a downer of an update, but this stuff needs to be out in the open so that it can be addressed and taken care of, right? Right, so thank you guys for understanding, and I will talk to you whenever the next update is. Bye.